Clap it up. Look. Shalom Israel, this is the Israelite School of Bimmer Kapiyala, started on 1 West on 25th Street, calling New York, Manager Yohana. Today is Sabbath Service, and we'll be doing the Sabbath Service, whatnot. We go ahead and call the first priest. First priest, say our name is not registered.
Come on, mud, Bolo Ya, Banya Shalom.
Come on, mud, Bolo Ya, Banya Shalom.
Ya Bashim Ya Shabbat.
Ya Bashim Ya Shabbat. I can't get it. Left.
La Shalom.
La Shalom. All right, everybody saw, Bob for gum. You need to turn and face the east. We'll get into these prayers. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Lakaka, Saba'ah, Hayah, Aisha, Barakza, Hayah, Bashemayim, Rasam, Yawam, Wasalak now, Waf now, Sabaya now, Basaya one, Above. Arashah now, Bayan, Rakaya, Lakak, Amalakwa, Mahala, Watapara, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shim Yahushua. Baruch Kusha. Eternal Hakak. La Pa'a. Marawa. Hakak. Watahar. How much to the right? Hakak. La Koyum. Amakim. Hakak. Awakawa. Atama Gosh. Bashim Yahushua. The water Aman. In the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal our manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it. All right, these are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Umayka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Batala Baya'ah. Alawak Yahana. Hasaranyim. Akwazayanyim. Akayalim. Wakwakim. Yahweh Shim Yahushua. The water Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yohana. The general. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. All right, this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahariam,
Ahariam,
Mayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'an Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Shemayim, Warakazah, Wayathan, Lamawat, Rabaka, all Yalawam, Shamarka, Hanala'a, Yalawam, Wala'ah, Reshan, Shamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Ayad, Yamyaka, Yamam, Mashamash, La'a Yakata, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Bakar Yashamar, Tapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar to the after, Waba after, Ma'ita, Wa'ai Awalam, in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help comes from the Lord.
My help comes from the Lord,
which made the heavens, which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee, will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth
He
Israel,
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right, Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all the Mayalaka, all the Karash, all the Sakwat, all Kaya, Ana, Awabika, Yahama Yawan,
Aham Yawan,
Wamashanayaka, Sha'ara Ash, Maka,
Maka,
Yamur,
Yamur.
So what? Why I to the what?
Why I to the
Because of what Panyaka,
Tazapon,
Amor, Bakawa, Wanakakilam, Magoya, Wala Yazakor, Sham Yashala, I want Kaya, now I to the word, Lab the Kadwa, Ayaka, Boya, Yakarakwa, Ahaya, Arawam, Wayashima Island, Moa Abba, Wagorian, the Bow, Wamawan, Wamalak, Shak, Amishabian, because of war, Gamash War, Lalawa, Imam, Kayawa, Zarawa, the Banyala, Salah, Asha, Laham, Hamadi, Kasaya Arka, Yabian, Kayabian, Banako, Yashwan, Yashamadwa, Bayanda Hayawa, Gaman, Ladama, Shayatamwa, Nadiakmawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakazomana, Harness Yakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Night Cycle, Nayar Shah, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Wakah, Kaash, Ba'ara, Yaira, Kalaba, Lahat, Wayam, Kantaradapma, Basa Irika, Basa Wapasta, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyahum, Palawan, Waibakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waibahawa, Adi, Waikapawa, Waya Ibadwa, Waya Kaya, Ata, Shimka, Yahawa, Labarka, Yawan, Aratazar. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
Be not still, O God.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against our people. And consulted against our heroes. They have said, Come. And let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes. Jabal. And Ammon.
And
Amalek.
The
Philistines.
Philistines.
And the inhabitants of Tyre. Sure also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Say Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As the Sisera. As Jabin. At the brook of Kaisan. Which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zay. Yea. All the princes is above. And as a moon. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As the summer before the wind. As the fire burnt the wood. And as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Lord. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou whose name. Alone is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. All right, this is the curses. This is the curses in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. Thy prophets, the teachers. The princes. The priests. And the Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the heathen. And shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel. That refuse to get to the school. Force their riches into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. And death. To the Edomites. And the nations. And the drug dealers. Court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Emulate synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. Quasi Kamataja. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. That's a space program. Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. Cable access channel. Radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of our people. That seek to stop us. And brings to death to all the heathen. That stand in the way. Or trying to stop us. From broadcasting your word. From the planet Earth. Let loose all the terrors. Cause them to go to and fro. It's like, let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plagues take the house of the thief. And the murder. Like Yahweh Shah. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak that word. Cause it to be known by all.
Cause it be known by all.
It is the angels that have done it.
It is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media.
Cause it to be spread through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause the shake is not coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, everybody, sorry, it's turn. All right, you can get shopping, you need to sit. Right, today we're going to start off. We left off last week, which is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 22. We're going to read 25 verses down. We're going to start at Exodus 40 and 3.
You said 39 and what?
39, 22. We're going to start at Exodus 39, 22. 21. And then end at Exodus 40 and 3.
Okay. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Wayaish, Ma'ayo, Hapad, Ma'aisha, Arag, Karyala, Takala. Verse 23, Wapaya, Hamayo, Batawaka, Batawakawa, Kapyu, Takara, Shapa, Lapayawa, Sabaya, La'a, Yakwaya. Verse 24, Wayaishwa, Oh, Shawarya, Hamaayo, Ramawanya, Takala, Wa Aragman, Watawa Ike, Shanya, Mashazor. Verse 25, Wayaishwa, Pa'ainaya, Zahab, Tawo, Wayatanwa, Ak, Hapa'ainayam, Batawat, Harmayam, Al, Shawarya, Hamaayo, Saraya, Sabaya, Batawak, Haramayam. Verse 26, Paiman, Waraman, Paiman, Waraman, All, Shawarya, Hamayo, Sabaya, Lasharat, Kaishor, Tazawa, Yahweh, Ath, Masha, Sa. Verse 27, Wayaishwa, Ath, Akathia, Hakathanath, Shash, Maasha, Arag, La'aran, Wala Bayanaw. Verse 28, Wa'at, Hamatza Napath, Shash, Wa'ath, Paraya, Hamabait, Shash, Wa'ath, Makansaya, Habad, Shash, Mashazor. Verse 29, Wa'ath, Abanath, Nat, Shash, Mashazor, Wa Takalat, Wa Aragman, Wata Wala'ite, Shanya,
Ma'asha,
Ma'asha,
Raquam,
Raquam,
Kashar,
Kashor,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ah,
Ath,
Masha,
Masha,
Sa,
Sa. Verse 30.
Wala Aishu,
Why Aishwa,
Ah,
Ath,
Tazayas,
Tazaish,
Tazayas,
Tazayas,
Nazar,
Nazar,
Hakodash,
Hakodash,
Zahab,
Zahab,
Ta'awar,
Ta'awar,
Waya Bath, Waya Kakbo,
Wayakathawa,
Waya Kakbo,
Wayakakboa,
Alayawa,
Alayawa,
Makatab,
Makatha,
Hakawaki,
Patawakya,
Kawatam,
Hawakawatham,
Kadash,
Padash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh. Verse 31.
Waya Tanwa,
Wayathanwa,
Aliwa,
Alyua,
Takayo,
Matayo,
Takala,
Takalat,
Tata,
Latath,
Al,
Al,
Amateva Nata,
Amataza Napath,
Ma'ala,
Ma'ala,
Ma'ala, Ma'ala,
Maya,
Kasha,
Kashor,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ah,
Ath,
Masha,
Masha,
Sa,
Sa. Verse 32.
Wakako,
Watakal,
Kal,
Kal,
Abada,
Abadat,
Mashakan,
Mashakan,
Ahal,
Ahal,
Mawa'id,
Mawa'id,
Waya Aishu,
Waya Aishwa,
Banya,
Banya,
Kashuala,
Yasha'al,
Kakal,
Kakal,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ah,
Ath,
Masha,
Masha,
Khan,
Khan,
Ashua,
Ashua,
Pa,
Pa. Verse 33.
Waya Bayaya Ava,
Waya by Yayawath,
Waya Baya, Wa Yaba Yahawa,
Wa by your what?
Wa Yaba,
Wa Yaba wa,
Waya Baya Awa,
Waya by your Awa,
Ah,
Ath,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakan,
Al,
Al,
Masha,
Masha,
Ah,
Ath,
Hal,
Kahal,
Ha'ahal,
Kahal,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Kal,
Kal,
Kaliwa,
Kaiwa,
Pawashiwa,
Kawashua,
Pawashiwa,
Kawashua,
Baraya Kawa,
Bariwa Kawa,
Bar Yakai Kayawa,
Bar Karawa,
Wa Imadiwa,
Wayamadiwa,
Wa Adanayawa,
Wa Adinayu. Verse 34.
Wa
Wa'ath,
Makasa,
Makasa,
Awawa,
Awarath,
Ayoyim,
Hayalim,
Ha Ayalam,
Ha'alayam,
Ha Ma'adam,
Hamadam,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Makasa,
Makasa,
Arath,
Arath,
Hatta Kashim,
Hatakashim,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Parakat,
Parakath,
Hamasak,
Hamasak. Verse 35. Ath,
Aron,
Aron,
Ha'anda,
Ha'adah,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Badiwa,
Badiwa,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Hakaparath,
Hakaparath. Verse 36. Ath,
Hashalakan,
Hashalakan, Ath,
Kal,
Kal,
Kalu,
Kayu,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Waham,
Lakam,
Hapanyam,
Hapayahum. Verse 37. Ath,
Hamanawa,
Hamanara,
Hata Hawa,
Hatakara,
Ath,
Ath,
Nawatia,
Naratia,
Nawat,
Narath,
Hamana, Hamayaka,
Hamaraka,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Kal,
Kal,
Kalya,
Kaya,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Shaman,
Shaman,
Hama'awar,
Hamarawa.
that's it,
Verse 38.
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Masabak,
Mazabah,
Hazahab,
Hazahab,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Shaman,
Shaman,
Hamashaha,
Hamashaha,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Hatawa,
Quatara,
Hamasayam,
Hamasayam,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Masak,
Masak,
Tatak,
Patah,
Satatak,
Patak,
Ha'al,
Ahal. Verse 39.
At,
Ath,
Mazabak,
Mazabah,
Hanakashi, Hanakasha,
Hanakashat,
Wa'at,
Wa'ath,
Makabor,
Makabor,
Hanakashaf,
Hanakashaf,
Ashar,
Ashor,
Lawa,
Lawa, Ab,
Badiwa,
Badiwu,
Wa'af,
Ba'af,
Paul,
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 Kaywa, Af,
Hakayo, Second, Hakayo,
Hakayoa,
Wa'af,
Wa'af,
Kamwa,
Kamwa. Verse 40.
Af,
Af,
Paul, Aya,
Poaya,
Hakatazor,
Hakatazor,
Af,
Af,
Almadia,
Amadia,
Wa'af,
Wa'af,
Adonaiah,
Ananiah,
Wa'af,
Wa'af,
Hamasak,
Hamasak,
Laishar,
Lashor,
Swati, Lasha, woman, Lasha Ar,
Lashar,
Hakatazor,
Hakatazor,
Af,
Af,
Maya, Yawa,
Maya,
Wa, ya,
Maya, Tara,
Waya, Dakia,
Wayadatia,
Wa'af,
Wa'af,
Paul,
Ko,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Aladat,
Ayadat,
Hamashakan,
Kamachakan,
Lao,
Lahor,
Mawa'ai,
Ma'ai. Verse 41. Af,
Bagdaya,
Bagadaya,
Hasharat,
Hasharad,
Lasharat,
Lasharat,
Makodash,
Makodash,
Af,
Af,
Bagdaya,
Bagdaya,
Hakodash,
Hakodash,
La'aron,
La'aron,
Hakahan,
Hakahan,
Wa'af,
La'af,
Bagdaya,
Badaya,
Panayawa,
Bananiwa,
Lakahan,
Lakahan. Verse 42.
Kakahol, Kakol,
Kokol,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Af,
Af,
Masha,
Masha,
Khan,
Khan,
Ashur,
Ashur,
Banya,
Baya,
Yashwal,
Yashal,
Af,
Af,
Paul,
Kal,
Hai Bada.
Hai Bada.
No, it's got 40 and 3.
40 and 3.
Mm.
Oh, snap.
No,
Verse 43.
why you Af,
Why you were up,
Masha,
Masha,
Af,
Af,
Paul,
Kal,
Kamalaka,
Hamalaka,
Wahana,
Wahana,
Ashur,
Ashur,
Ata,
Ata,
Ashar,
Kashar,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Khan,
Khan,
Ashur,
Ashur,
Wayabarak,
Barak,
Atham,
Atham,
Masha,
Masha,
Pa,
Pa. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Why the bar?
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Al,
Al,
Masha,
Masha,
Lamar,
Lamor. Verse 2.
Bayawam,
Bayawam,
Hakadash,
Hakadash,
Hara Ashram,
Hara Ishman,
Bahad,
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 Baakad,
La Kadash,
Lakadash,
Wahayam,
Bakoyam,
Af,
Af,
Mashakan,
Mashakan,
Ahal,
Ahal,
Mawa'ai,
Mawa'ai.
last verse right here.
Verse 3.
Washamak,
Washamak,
Sham,
Sham,
Af,
Af,
Awan,
Arwan,
Hadawat,
Haidawat,
Wasakaf,
Wasakaf,
Al,
Al,
Haran,
Harun,
Af,
Af,
Haparakaf.
Haparakaf.
That's it. Get up other hand. All right, we're gonna resume in the English. We're gonna start at Exodus chapter 39, verse 22.
This the book of Exodus, chapter 39, verse 22 in the English. And he made the robe of the ephod of woven work, all of blue. Verse 23. And there was an hole in the midst of the robe, as the hole of an habergeon, with a band round about the hole, that it should not rend. Verse 24. And they made upon the hems of the robe pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet and twined linen. Verse 25. And they made bells of pure gold, and put the bells between the pomegranates upon the hem of the robe, round about between the pomegranates. Verse 26. A bell and a pomegranate, a bell and a pomegranate, round about the hem of the robe to minister in. as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 27. And they made coats of fine linen of woven work for Aaron and for his sons. Verse 28. And a mitre of fine linen, and goodly bonnets of fine linen, and linen breeches of fine twine linen.
Slide, if I could. What this brother is reading right now is what we would call drip today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This was the fashion. This was the style. These were skilled men who were decking out the priests. You see what I'm saying? These were men that were making priests just bad garments.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you see the brothers wearing today at Passover or any other high holy day. You see what I'm saying? These taking the, you know what I'm saying? I hear my brother talk about the garment department all the time. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all himself, and also y'all look, you know what I'm saying? Just brothers that are killers in the garment department. You see what I'm saying? You see they work all over the line. You see what I'm saying? And it takes a lot of devotion, you know what I'm saying? A lot of critique, a lot of patience, you know what I'm saying, to do this. And when you making a garment for the high priest of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just something that you can just throw together, you know what I'm saying? Just slap some tassels on and just call it a garment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just put like a little menorah on it and say this is a priestly robe. You know what I'm saying? You see they go into detailed description of how these men's garments and their robes look. You see what I'm saying? Because as priests of the Lord, it is uniform. You know what I'm saying? You can identify a priest by what he wears. You know what I'm saying? The same way you can identify a police officer by his gun and his badge and his blue uniform. The same way you can identify a fireman. The same way you can identify a doctor by his white robe or white coat. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way you can identify a priest and prophet of the Lord by the things they wear.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't identify a priest by them damn by having t-shirt fringes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not biblical. You know what I'm saying? We have fringes that go down the seams of our pants. You know what I'm saying? They don't run at the bottom of our shirts. You know what I'm saying? We don't walk around here with them little long string things hanging from our pants and slap fringes on it or slap the word fringes on it and say I'm representing the Bible or I'm a priest of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This Bible has been studied time and time again for the past 55, 56 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Men that have put in time to go into detail. You know what I'm saying? Endless research. You know what I'm saying? How to serve the Lord, how to represent Him correctly. You know what I'm saying? So and this is how you know that the Bible is also talking about black people, because I don't know if you know this, but the oppressor don't really go into detailed description about his wardrobe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every time you see a brother, you know what I'm saying, he always flexing and stunning, you know what I'm saying, and talking about what he got on. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that I got shoes cost $300. You know what I'm saying? The jacket was at least $250. You know what I'm saying? The belt alone was a house note. You know what I'm saying? These are brothers in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is Black History read. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, this brother's saying so heavy because this alone shows you how you are really all the people from the Bible, right? Like people really sit there and think that this could be any other race other than Black Hispanics, when the Bible really shows that it's not talking about nobody else but y'all. Right. It doesn't matter what we going through, hard times, you know what I'm saying, oppression, or we ruling. We always the one look fly.
Right.
We always care about how we present ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
While this, the other nations, I ain't gonna see no names, but I would walk around with, they feet out. They ain't never cared about how they look, scruffy beards and type. I don't know. Just looking like monsters.
Right.
All over the body, hairy all over the body. They ain't never really cared how they present themselves because that's just how they is. That's in their spirit. So in our spirit, as you can see in the Bible, we always look fly.
Right.
Well, you said this is the Lord commanded Moses this. So what? This is during the time of we was in the wilderness, right? The wilderness. It's in the name. It's the wilderness. Yeah, a horrible time in the wilderness. There wasn't no happy lot of people in there. We had to get counsel and fight each other and trying to kill each other all the damn time. We was, what I'm saying, we wasn't really, going hand in hand.
Right.
One thing we was fly.
Right.
None of everybody cared about none of that. We was at least fly.
Right.
So that's if I could. And this is how you also know that this is talking about black people, because we are in the wilderness. We were in the desert for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? After we came out of Egypt, and we are. This description is going into a detailed description about what we are wearing. You see what I'm saying? When the white man's in the wilderness, he don't talk about what he got on. He becomes a mountain man.
Right.
He becomes a caveman. He let his head go out of control. You know what I'm saying? He look like a damn Sasquatch walking around.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He's not talking about he draped out. He all fresh and clean. You know what I'm saying? And dressed down to the finest of garments. You know what I'm saying? All he walks around is with his feet out and a pair of shorts. It calls it a day. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe a little stick in his hand. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know this is black people, because you throw us in the jungle, we're gonna come out with a chinchilla coat. You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna come out there looking like no damn Neanderthal.
That's what I said. Pomegranate and a bell. Pomegranate and a bell. They studying that man jump to perfection.
And a Mitri of fine linen.
Mitri of fine linen. That's how you find fine linen in the wilderness.
Good night.
How do you find it in there?
And so that you are literally the people in the Bible.
Right.
Because in hell, when you have no money, you still gonna find a way to get a bust down watch.
Yeah, right.
Still gonna find a way to get them new pair of Jordans. You're gonna make a way in the wilderness while you stuck and stranded. You ain't got no money, you ain't got nobody to lean on. But one thing you can lean on is a new pair of Jordans you just bought. Yeah, one thing I do know, if I could say this, if I could, I hate to tell you more time. But one thing about Israel, no matter what condition we in, we always gonna manage to find some way to look good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We make anything look good. We make hell look good.
Right.
We make poverty look good.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody bragging about coming from the projects until blacks and Hispanics were talking about it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We make the lowest of the low look good. Unfortunately, we make sin look good.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Blacks and Hispanics, and this is how you know this is talking about us. Because even in the worst of times, times when we are fighting, times when we are at our lowest, times that we are at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, cowering on the ground, that we find a way to adorn ourselves with the finest of things. You see what I'm saying? This is what they call Jacob. They call him a man dwelling tents.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is how you know that these are God's chosen people.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. What that are you?
Okay.
Verse 29. And a girdle of fine twined linen, and blue and purple and scarlet of needlework, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 30. And they made the plate of the holy crown of pure gold, and wrote upon it a writing like to the engravings of a signet, holiness to the Lord. That's right. Verse 31. And they tied unto it a lace of blue, to fasten it on high upon the mitre, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 32.
Wait, it's like Moses and Aaron is stripped out. Wait, Aaron got to meet you, right? Aaron got to meet you. Moses got a crown, gold crown, out of pure gold. Bro, where's they finding this stuff at? It's like, but you know.
Verse 31. And they tied it upon a lace of blue, to fasten it on high upon the mitre, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 32. Thus all the work of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation finished, and the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so did they. Verse 33. And they brought the tabernacle unto Moses, the tent, and all his furniture, his taches, his boards, his bars, his pillars, and his sockets. Verse 34. And the covering of ram skins dyed red, and covering of badger skin, and the veil of the covering. Verse 35. The ark of the testimony, and to the staves thereof, and the mercy seat. Verse 36. The Lord selected the table and all the vessels thereof, and the showbread. Verse 37. The pure candlestick with the lamps thereof, even with the lamps to be set in order, and all the vessels thereof, and the oil for light. Verse 8. And the golden altar, and anointing oil, and the sweet incense, and hanging for the tabernacle door. Verse 39. The brazen altar, and his grate of brass, his stave, and all his vessels, and the lever, and his foot. Verse 40, the hangings of the court, his pillars and his sockets, and the hanging for the court gate, his cords and his pins, and all the vessels of the service of the tabernacle, for the tent of the congregation. Verse 41, the cloths of service to do service in the holy place, and the holy garments for Aaron the priest, and his sons' garments to minister in the priest's office. Verse 42, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses, so the children of Israel made all the work. Verse 43, and Moses did look upon all the work, and behold, they had done it as the Lord had commanded. Even so had they done it, and Moses blessed them. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 40, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, on the first day of the first month, thou shalt set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. Verse 3, and thou shalt put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, in a nutshell, this is describing the tabernacle. But back then, we didn't have a temple, right? So we had a portable, I guess I said a portable temple. A portable temple, you know what I'm saying, that we carried us throughout the wilderness. I think we still use it in when we finally made it to Israel. And we used it, it was like a temporary temple. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have one yet. So we just used the tabernacle, you know what I'm saying, like a very long tent. And we used it, that's when we went to go serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Levitical priests at the time, they were the only ones that were priests. You know what I'm saying? So I believe they stayed there. And then around the tabernacle, you had the armies of Israel. You know what I'm saying? To the south, you may have had Reuben, Gad, Ephraim. To the east and west, you may have had Naphtali, Asher. You know what I'm saying? The north, you had Judah. You know what I'm saying? Etc. Etc. You know what I'm saying? Not directly in that order. You know, but not verbatim, but you get the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically talking about the tabernacle and the decorating of it. You know what I'm saying? The same way we have the schools, the same way we have schools around the nation. You know what I'm saying? These schools are not just buildings. You know what I'm saying? I know brothers that got schools in their house. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a table and your computer. You know what I'm saying? They actually put their time and work and money and dedication into making this place sanctified for the Lord. So with that, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna module. We're gonna call the next priest. Take the race.
Officer 50 Isaiah Allah, Bunny Howard, Bunny Ashala.
Officer 50 Yala, Bunny Howard, Bunny Ashala.
Yabashi Yashabakto.
Yabashi Yashabakto.
Ashala.
Ashala. Shabby. Sit. Work. You are going to start at Exodus 40 and 4. In the Hebrew, you're going to Exodus 40 and 4. And you're going to stop at Exodus 40 and 27. So you're going to end with Exodus 40 and 27.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 40 and verse 4 in the Hebrew.
Wahaba'ath.
Wahaba'ath.
Hashalachan.
Hashalachan. Wa'arakah. Wa'arakah.
Arawakah.
Arawakah. Arakwa. Salaki.
Wahaba'ath.
Wahaba'ath. Hamanarah.
Waha'alya.
Waha'alya. Narathya. Verse 5.
Wanakata.
Wanat Sluggy.
Wana Tota,
Wanatata.
Af, Mazabach,
Mazabach.
Hazahad,
Hazahab.
La Quatara,
La Quatara.
La Panya,
Lapanya.
One,
Arana1.
Saki, Awanwa,
Aranya.
Saki, Awa1,
Our 1.
Kaada,
Kadat.
Washamat,
Washamat.
Af,
Af.
Nasak,
Mashak.
Apata,
Kapata.
Lamashakun,
Lamashakun. Verse Sluggy. Was it? Verse 6. Lucky. Wanatata.
Wanatata,
Ad.
Mazabach,
Mazabak.
Hala,
Hala.
La Panya,
Lapanya.
Pata,
Patha.
Pata,
Pathach.
Mashakun,
Mashakun.
Ahol,
Ahol.
Mawa'ai,
Mawa'ai. Verse 7.
Wanatata,
Wanatata.
Saki, Wanata,
Wanatat. Sluggy.
Ah,
Ad.
Hakayar,
Chayor.
Bon,
Bon.
Ahol,
Ahol.
Mawa'ai,
Mawa'ai.
Wabanya,
Wabanya.
Hamazabach,
Hamazabah.
Wanata,
Wanatat. Sham. Mayum.
Mhm.
Verse 8.
Washamat, Washamat,
Washamad.
Af,
Ad.
Hakatazor,
Akatazar.
Sabayab,
Sabayad.
Wanata,
Wabad. Sluggy.
Wanata,
Wanatat. Sluggy. Ad.
Af, Masak,
Masak.
Shayal,
Shayar.
Hakatazor,
Hakatazar. Verse 9. Walakwatat.
Walakwakat,
Walakwatat.
Wakat,
Wakwat. Sluggy. Ad.
Af, Shaman,
Shaman.
Hamashaka,
Hamashaka.
Wamashaka,
Wamashaka.
Af,
Ad.
Hamashakan,
Hamashakan.
Wa'af,
Wa'ad.
Paul,
Call.
Ashar,
Ishar.
Bawa,
Bawa.
Wakwadash, Wakwadasha,
Wakwadashah.
Atawa,
Itawa.
Sadia Aqua,
Atwa.
Wa'af,
Wa'ad.
Paul,
Call.
Paulua,
Yawa.
Wahaya,
Wahaya. Wadash. Verse 10.
Sadia Wamashaka,
Wamashakat.
Af,
Ah.
Mazamba,
Mazabah. Ha'alah. Wa'ad.
Mhm.
Call.
Paulua,
Yawa. Wakwadash.
Wakwadasha,
Wakwadashah. Salaki. Ah.
Mhm. Hamazamba,
Hamazabach. Wahaya.
Mhm.
Hamazabach.
Kodash,
Wadash.
Kodashim,
Kodashim. Verse 11.
Wamashaka,
Wamashakat.
Af,
Ah.
Hakayar,
Hakayar.
Wa'af,
Wa'ad.
Kanawa,
Kanawa.
Wakwadasha,
Wakwadashah.
Wakwadasha,
Wakwadashah. Salaki.
Akawa,
Ikawa. Verse 12.
Wakwabah,
Wakwarabah. Ad.
Awan,
Awan.
Awan,
Salaki. Awan.
Wa'af,
Wa'ad.
Banyawa,
Banyawa.
Al,
Al.
Ata,
Kata.
Akal,
Achol.
Mawa'ai,
Mawa'ai.
Wawakabash,
Wawakabash.
Saki, Wawakatizat, Wawakatizat,
Wawakatazat.
Atam,
Itham.
Bamayam,
Bamayam. Verse 13.
Wahabasha,
Wakwabashah.
Af,
At.
Awan,
Aran.
Af,
At.
Badaya,
Badaya.
Hakodash,
Hakodash.
Wamashakat,
Wamashakwat. Kat.
Wamashakat,
Wamashakat.
Atawa,
Atawa.
Wakadasha,
Wakodashah.
Atawa,
Itawa.
Wakahan,
Wakahan.
Laya,
Laya. Verse 14.
Wa'af,
Wa'ad.
Banyawa,
Banyawa.
Dakoyab,
It's like the one.
Dakoyab,
Dakwarab.
Dakoyab,
Dakwaryab.
Wahala Basha,
Wahala Bashak.
Atam,
Atam.
Katana,
Patuna.
Wamashaka,
Wamashakat. Salaja. Oh, Salaja. Look at Exodus chapter 40, verse 15.
Wamashaka,
Wamashakat.
Atam,
Adam.
Kaashar,
Kaashar.
Mashaka,
Mashakat. Ab.
Abayahum,
Abayaham.
Wakahan,
Wakahan.
Wakahanwa,
Wakahanyua. Salaki.
Laya,
Loya,
Wahaya, Wahayata,
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 Waham,
Waham,
Masha Kapam,
Masa Khatam,
La Kahana,
Lahakana, Salaki,
Awalam,
Awalam,
Lawa, Lada Ratham, Ladawatham,
Ladaratham, verse 16,
Waya Aish,
Waya Aish,
Masha,
Masha,
Kakal,
Kakal,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Kazawa,
Kazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Apu,
Athia,
Khan,
Kun,
Ashar,
Aisha,
Sa,
Sa. Verse 17,
Waya Haya,
Wayahaya,
Bakadash,
Bakwadash,
Hara Ashwin,
Hara Aishwan,
Bashana,
Bashana,
Hashanya,
Hashanya,
Bakad,
Bahachad,
Bakadash,
Bakwadash,
Hawakom,
Hawakom,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakun. Verse 18,
Wayakom,
Wayakom, Masha, Ath,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakun,
Wayakan,
Wayathan, Ath,
Adonai,
Idaniah, Wayasham, Ath,
Kawashi,
Rashmu,
Wayakan,
Wayathan, Ath,
Barya, Barya, Tayawa,
Barathayawa, Wayakom, Ath,
Almadaya,
and Madua. Look, verse 19,
Wayakawash,
Wayaparash, Ath,
Hal,
Ha, All,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakun,
Wayasham,
Wayasham, Ath,
Makasa,
Makasa,
Hal,
Ha,
Aliwa,
Ayuwa,
Mala Ma'ila,
Wayama Isla,
Kashar,
Kashar,
Kalawa,
Kazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Af,
Ath,
Masha,
Masha, Sa. Verse 20,
Wayakwa,
Wayakwa,
Wayatan,
Wayathan,
Af,
Ath,
Ada,
Hayadat,
Af,
Al,
Ha'awan,
Ha'aran,
Wayasham,
Wayasham,
Af,
Ath,
Habadayam,
Habadayam,
Al,
All,
Ha'awan,
Ha'aran,
Wayatan,
Wayathan,
Af,
Ath,
Hakaparat,
Hakaparat,
Al,
All,
Ha'awan,
Ha'aran,
Mala Ma'ala,
Mala Ma'alah. Verse 21,
Wayaba'a,
Wayaba'ath,
Af,
Ath,
Ha'awan,
Ha'aran,
Al,
All,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakun,
Wayasham,
Wayasham,
Af,
Ath,
Paraka,
Parakai,
Hamasat,
Hamasat,
Wayasak,
Wayasak,
Al,
All,
Arawan,
Arawan,
Ha'adawa,
Hayadawa,
Kashar,
Kaishar,
Kazawa,
Tazawa,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Af,
Ath,
Masha,
Washah,
Sa,
Sa. Verse 22,
Wayatan,
Wayathan,
Ath, Hashalakan,
Hashalahan,
Hashal Khan,
Hashayachan,
Bahal,
Baal,
Mawa'ai,
Mawa'ai,
Al,
All,
Yarak,
Yarak,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakan,
Kazakana,
Kazapana,
Makawas,
Makawas,
Wakawaka,
Laparakat, Waya Arak, that's like verse 23, Waya Arak,
Aliwa,
Alyua,
Arak,
Irak,
Waham,
Laham,
Hamiwa,
Lapanyawa, Yahweh,
Kashar,
Kashar,
Kazawa,
Kazawa, Yahweh, Ad, Mashah, Sa. That's it.
No,
Verse 27 slide. Verse 24, Wayasham, Ad,
Hamawa,
Hamanara, Ma'ahal, Ma'awad,
Mawa'ai,
it's like Mawa'ai,
Nakha,
Nakha,
Hashal Khan,
Hashal Khan,
Al,
Al,
Yarak,
Yarak,
Hamashakan,
Hamashakan,
Nagaba,
Nadaba. Verse 25, Waya'al, Hananara,
Hamara,
Hanara, Slagi, Lapanya, Yahweh, Kashar, Shawa,
Kazawa,
Kazawa, Slagi, Yahweh, Ad, Mashah, Sa. Verse 26, Wayasham, Ad, Matazaba, Mazaba, Salaki, Hazahab, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Lapanya, Haparakat. Verse 27, Wayakwat, Wayagatar, Iloah, Ayuwa, Salaki, Fatara, Patara Salaki. Shamam.
Samayim.
Shamayim.
Samayim.
Samayim Salaki.
Kashar.
Kashar.
Tagawa.
Tazawa. Yahweh.
Mhm.
Ad. Mashah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Pa.
Get up, brother, mighty hand.
So that's 44, right?
Mm-hmm. When we all the way down to definition.
All right, that's the book of Exodus, chapter 40 and verse 4 in the English. And thou shalt bring in the table and set in order the things that are to be set in order upon it. And thou shalt bring in the candlestick and light the lamps thereof. Verse 5. And thou shalt set the altar of gold for the incense before the ark of the testimony, and put the hanging of the door to the tabernacle. So like it, verse 6. And thou shalt set the altar of the burnt offering before the door of the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation. And thou shalt set the laver between the tent of the congregation and the altar, and thou shalt put water therein. Verse 8. And thou shalt set up the court round about, and hang up the hanging at the court gate. Verse 9. And thou shalt take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and all that is therein, and shalt holy it, so like you hollow it, and all the vessels thereof, and it shall be holy. Verse 10. And thou shalt anoint the altar of the burnt offering and all his vessels, and sanctify the altar, and it shall be an altar most holy. Verse 11. And thou shalt anoint the laver and his foot, and sanctify it. And thou shalt bring Aaron and his sons unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and wash them with water.
Not good. And like you said before, like Officer Carter said before, this is just instructions on how to build our so portable temple, basically. We wasn't like standing in one spot in the wilderness. We wasn't building our own civilization in one spot in the wilderness. So, we're moving around a lot. And we needed somewhere to worship the Lord still. So we built tabernacles. And this is how this is how you want the tabernacle to be. This is what we want it inside of the tabernacle and things like that. This is instructions they are following to a T, as you can see. As you can see before, and you said before, they will follow Moses' orders that God gave to Moses, and Moses would bless them. Give them, you know what I'm saying? Showing it's basically like a gratitude appreciation for doing right to the Lord, obeying the Lord, obeying Moses' orders. You know what I'm saying? Because as you know, in the wilderness, it was very, very hard for anybody to, really try to take heed of any actual advice, right, let alone orders. So people were all wild and discombobulated, and this is what Moses did for them after they were following an order. He would bless them because they deserved it. Go keep reading. That's like I could. You know what I'm saying? Being in the ISUPK, we know all about setting up camp and breaking down camp. I can only imagine what it was like for these brothers to set the tabernacle up and then take it down. You see what I'm saying? It probably took like the size of the tabernacle, you know what I'm saying, good night. You know what I'm saying? It probably took them at least, at least 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? To dismantle it, pack it up. You know what I'm saying? Probably had the equipment department. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I know they had. They probably had a social media department. Where they probably had like scribes. Yeah, scribes. What you would call it? Community relations. It's like community liaisons. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of work, order, structure, and discipline. You know what I'm saying? For people to put together something like this. A lot of people, they try to be like, you know what I'm saying, with this much order, it can't be blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? We're the most disorganized people known to man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ever know to put something together. You know what I'm saying? Black and Hispanics, all you have to do is look into the Bible, and you can find all of your history. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled into thinking that you can never do anything with any type of order or any type of decency or intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Black and Hispanics, that is something that we have been fooled and manipulated into believing that we cannot achieve. You know what I'm saying? We cannot accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Hispanics are some of the most organized people to ever live. You see what I'm saying? Because we are the most high God's people. You know what I'm saying? What did Paul say with 1 Corinthians, he said, let everything be done in decency and order. You know what I'm saying? Paul was a zealot for the law at one time. You know what I'm saying? That means he studied the law to a T. So that means he had to go over all these old scriptures the same way we're going over them, and we have to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And we're learning this, reading this is explaining to us decency and order. You see what I'm saying? All this stuff can't just be packaged up and just thrown around. You see what I'm saying? This is stuff that these are delicate items. We're talking about gold and beryl. You see what I'm saying? And diamonds and all types of precious stones and jewels. You see what I'm saying? Rare things. Stuff that we probably even heard of, that we haven't even seen. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of discipline, you know what I'm saying, to be trusted with these type of things. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have men by your side that you be able to trust to handle, you know what I'm saying, certain departments. You see what I'm saying? This is what this also breaks down is the order of things. You see what I'm saying? How we have each place has its own altar. You know what I'm saying? The burnt offering place is by the door. You know what I'm saying? So on, so on, You see what I'm saying? This is the Bible is very organized. This is how you know the Bible is not only a black book, but it's also a militant book. You see what I'm saying? You cannot be a part of the Lord's army, you know what I'm saying, and be disorganized. You know what I'm saying? And have no type of structure to yourself. It's like
We got the hand now. All right, starting back at verse 13. And thou shalt put upon Aaron the holy garments, and anoint him and sanctify him, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And thou shalt bring his sons and clothe them with coats, and thou shalt anoint them as thou didst anoint their father, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. Salakia. For their atoning shall surely be an everlasting priesthood throughout the generations. Thus did Moses according to all that the Lord commanded him, so did he. It's lucky. And it came to pass in the first month in the second year, on the first day of the month, that the tabernacle was reared up. Verse 18. And Moses reared up the tabernacle, and fastened his sockets, and set up the boards thereof, and put in the bars thereof, and reared up his pillars. And he spread abroad the tent over the tabernacle, and put the covering of the tent above upon it, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 20. And he took and put the testimony into the ark, and set the staves on the ark, and put the mercy seat above upon the ark. Verse 21. And he brought the ark into the tabernacle, and set up the veil of the covering, and covered the ark of the testimony, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he put the table in the tent of the congregation upon the side of the tabernacle northward, without veil. Salaki, without the veil. Salaki. Verse 23. And he set the bread in order upon it before the Lord, as the Lord had commanded Moses. And he put the candlestick in the tent of the congregation, over against the table, on the side of the tabernacle southward. And he lighted the lamps before the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he put the golden altar in the tent of the congregation before the veil. And he burnt sweet incense thereon, as the Lord commanded Moses.
all right. That was the end of this week's scriptures. So we ended at Exodus 40 and 27 this week. Next Saturday, we're going to pick it up at Leviticus. We just damn near finished with the book of Exodus. We're going to jump into Leviticus 1 and 14. We're going to start at Exodus 1 and 28. We're going to end it at Leviticus 1 and 14. And with that, we're going to imagine. We stand. We're going to soil our Padam, just turn it face to east. We're going to do the Lord's prayers. You get the sword. All right. We do the Lord's Prayer. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemkah, Yahweh, Rabukah, Raba'ah, Hazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Baratza, Kuwa, Hayah, Shemayim, Atayinawa, Akam, Kol, Yuwam, Wasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Kasalakinawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala'ah, Kabayanawa, Wanasawan, Abon, Aishainawa, Mayan, Rakaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Wadapara.
In the English. Our Father,
Father,
art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth,
as
it is in heaven. Give us this day,
our
daily bread.
bread.
Forgive us our debt.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. All right. We're putting up salute the Torah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. All right. All right, with that. All right, with that, clap it up. Let's conclude